In this video, we are going to go over how to add an activity that you create to your Seesaw class for your students. So if we are on our Seesaw page, there's this green add button. We're going to hit that plus sign. And you want to select assign activity. This will bring us to your activity library. Notice my library is highlighted here. These are items and things that I've already added in other classes and so forth. Here's a school and district version of library, all sorts of different activities that people have used in my school and district. I just want to let you know right now I'm kind of in a generic account, but Kenosha Unified will have specific library activities for us to use when everything is sunk together. And you can look in the community, and these would be things that other teachers that have used Seesaw all over the world have offered to share with everybody. So you have your choice of grade levels, subject levels, and so forth. And you can do a specific search if you are looking for something like that. We're going to go back to Activity Library because if we're going to build something, I want it to reside in there. And notice right at the very beginning you have My Recent Activities, and that first box is Create New Activity. So we're going to click that. And at this point, we're going to name it. This is Back to School. And I can type instructions. Now I can type right here, but here's a nice little tip that I got from Seesaw. If we go and write them out ahead of time, we can just copy them and paste the instructions right in here. Now you'll notice that you see these little colons with the word add, a colon and photo, pencil, pen, and so forth. There is a list, kind of a cheat sheet of Seesaw icon activities, and this is going to be in our Kenosha Unified, the Instructional Technology webpage, and it's got all of the shortcut names for all of those icons that you'd want to use with your kids. So that's already in there for you. But that's what I'm using. With these things, you'll see they will turn into little icons when it's posted for the students. Now, I think this is very important, adding a voice instruction, especially if you're pre-K or kinder. It doesn't really even matter. First and second graders can benefit from this too. And so if you want to add your voice instructions, you simply click on this and it will record you reading the instructions. So if you've got non-readers, this is a very handy tool for you to use. Let me do that real quick right now. Click Add. Click Photo to take a picture of yourself and place it on the page. Use the pencil, pen, or label tool to fill in the blanks. You have an option to press the microphone to record yourself reading your poster. Click Check to post your journal. So this will process out, and there it is. Now the students can click on the voice recording. We'll see that shortly. If I have some kind of template for them to follow, which I do have something here that they're going to follow, I'm going to add my template for student responses. So I'm going to click on that Add a Template, and I'm actually going to upload it from my Google Drive. There we go. Select from Google. I have to select my account and find my template. Select. And then we always want to click that little green check mark, and there it's added. So now that this template has been added, the students are able to use the tools along the right side. There's your text writing tool, your microphone, your camera for taking a picture, and then the three dots. You've got different shapes the kids can look at. They've got different backgrounds, which we won't need today, or they can add a link if needed. So in your future planning, you'll know that those are available for you. Also down below, students can have the text, the pencil, the pen, highlighter, eraser, and the magic pen So I want to point this out too for teachers, because we as a district have a school level account. The free accounts are just one page. Because we have a school account, if you look along the very right side down at the bottom, we can add a page. So you can have multiple pages for your students, kind of like a Google slide where you can put one after another, or a PowerPoint or something like that. So just know that that's available to you if you think you need that. So I have added that, and you can see that it's attached down here. At this point, I just go to the lower right corner and I click Save. So you'll notice how the instructions have turned those words that were between the colons into icons. And as we continue through the year and you continue to use these with students, they'll be able to recognize them readily and very easily. Notice the instruction button is right there for students to click and hear me read those instructions. When you are ready to assign, you simply hit the Assign button, and it's going to ask you which class you'd like to share that with. I'm going to share it with my first grade class here. Notice you can share with multiple classes if that works for you, depending on your situation. You can decide which students get this assignment, so you can differentiate by hitting this Edit Student button, and I can assign it to just certain students, or I can assign it to all. So you have that option too. Let's check that and assign it to all. And I'm going to assign this to one class. And there we go. So that's how you build an assignment, and it is now automatically added to our library. There it is. So as soon as you post anything and share with your kids, it will be residing in this library of yours. So that's how to add an activity. It's just as easy to go to your library or the district, grab something that you have vetted out and looked over, and share that with your kids too. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Again, if you need any help at all, please contact me at Michelle Valeri, mvaleri@kusd.edu.